Every day at 4:47 in the afternoon, I reach for the phone. My hand moves before my brain catches up. Before I remember, my name is Robert. I'm 79 years old. And for 3 years now, I've been reaching for a phone call that will never come. Helen died on a Tuesday morning in March. 3 years, 7 months, and 12 days ago. I know it's been that long because I count. Not because I want to, but because my body won't let me forget. We were married for 52 years. We met when I was 24 and she was 22. I was working at a hardware store in Columbus. She came in looking for paint samples for her apartment. I remember thinking she had the kindest eyes I'd ever seen. I helped her pick out colors for 45 minutes. She chose a soft blue for the living room. I asked if I could take her to dinner. She said yes. We were married 8 months later. 52 years. That's 18,980 days, give or take. Most of them ordinary, most of them unremarkable. But somewhere in those ordinary days, we built something I didn't know I was building. A rhythm. Every weekday at 4:47 in the afternoon, Helen would call me. Not because anything was wrong, not because we had anything important to say, just to check in. I worked as a regional manager for an appliance company. I traveled a lot. Different cities, different hotel rooms, different time zones. But no matter where I was, Cleveland, Pittsburgh, Indianapolis, at 4:47, my phone would ring. And it would be Helen. Hi, honey. That's how she always started. Hi, honey. Sometimes we'd talk for 2 minutes, sometimes 10. She'd tell me about her day. I'd tell her about mine. She'd ask if I'd eaten lunch. I'd ask if she remembered to take her medication. Small things, forgettable things. Except I can't forget them. Because even though she's been gone for 3 years, 7 months, and 12 days, at 4:47 every afternoon, I still reach for the phone. The first few months after she died, I'd actually answer it. I'd hear the phone ring in my head, phantom vibrations in my pocket, and I'd pull it out, expecting to see her name. But of course, it was never there. My daughter Sarah told me it was grief, that my brain was trying to process the loss, that it would fade with time. But it didn't fade. It changed. Now I don't hear the phone ring. I don't feel it vibrate. But my hand still reaches for my pocket. Every day, same time, 4:47, like my body remembers something my mind can't accept. I tried to stop it. I've tried leaving my phone in another room. I've tried going for a walk at 4:45, so I'm not home when the time comes. But it doesn't matter. Wherever I am, whatever I'm doing, at 4:47, my hand moves toward my pocket. And for just a second, one brief, stupid second, I forget that she's gone. And then I remember. And it's like losing her all over again. People don't talk about this part of grief. The muscle memory. The way your body holds on to someone even after your mind knows they're gone. Helen and I had routines. Thousands of them. Coffee at 6:30. Sunday crossword puzzle. She'd do the across clues. I'd do the down. Grocery shopping on Saturdays. I'd push the cart. She'd check the list. And every weekday at 4:47, she'd call. After she died, I thought I could just stop doing those things. But I couldn't. The coffee pot still comes on at 6:30. I still buy 2 newspapers on Sunday. I still grab a card at the grocery store even though I'm shopping for one. My body doesn't understand that she's gone. Or maybe it understands, but it doesn't care. Maybe this is what 52 years together does to you. It writes itself into your bones, into the way you move through the world. And even when the person is gone, the shape of them remains. I didn't understand this when Helen first got sick. She'd been feeling tired for months. We both thought it was normal. The doctors found it in her pancreas, stage 4. During those 11 months, the 4:47 phone calls changed. Every day at 4:47, even though I was in the next room, my phone would ring. Hi, honey, she'd say. I like hearing your voice. She was trying to leave me a way to feel her presence even after she was gone. The last call she made was 2 days before she died. I answered, just breathing, soft and labored, and then very quietly she said, "Hi, honey." That was the last time I heard her voice. People ask me if I've thought about dating again. My daughter asks me. My friends ask me. Even my doctor asked me once. They say 3 years is long enough to grieve. That Helen would want me to be happy. That I shouldn't spend the rest of my life alone. And maybe they're right. But how do I explain to them that I'm not alone? Every day at 4:47, Helen is here. Not in the way she used to be. Not in the way I want her to be. But she's here. In the way my hand reaches for the phone, in the split second before I remember, in the ache that follows. She's here. I know it sounds crazy. I know it sounds like I'm stuck. And maybe I am. But I don't know how to let go of the reaching. Because if I stop reaching, what do I have left? Memories, yes. Photographs. Her clothes still hanging in the closet. Her favorite coffee mug I can't bring myself to use. But those things are static. They don't move. They don't change. The reaching is different. The reaching is active. It's alive. It's my body trying to connect with hers, even though she's not on the other end anymore. And as painful as it is, there's something comforting about it too, because it means she's still part of my rhythm, still part of the way I move through the day, still part of me. I've thought about changing my routine, doing something else at 4:47, going for a drive, turning on the TV, calling someone else. But I can't, because that time is hers. It was hers for 52 years. And even though she's gone, it still belongs to her. Maybe one day it won't. Maybe one day my hand will stop reaching. My body will forget. The muscle memory will fade. But I don't think that day is coming anytime soon. And honestly, I'm not sure I want it to. Because reaching for the phone is the last thing we do together. It's the last routine we share. And letting go of that feels like letting go of her. So every day at 4:47, I reach. And every day, I remember. And every day, I lose her again. But at least for that 1 second, that brief, stupid, hopeful second, she's still here. And I'll take that second. I'll take it for as long as my body remembers what my heart can't forget. I'm 79 years old, and I still reach for the phone before I remember. Maybe I always will.